Miller up?
Morning. Give me just $2 worth, please.
Ask him.
Excuse me, mister. We're strangers around here, and I was wondering if you could tell me where television station KBEX is.
You want to be first in line to see all those TV stars, huh?
Yeah, that's what we figured.
Well, you'll see your share. According to the ads, they got some of the biggest names in show business coming to help raise money for the hospital and that new children's wing.
Hey, mister. Directions is what we want, and $2 worth of gas, not conversation. Where is this place?
4 lights back down the highway, and left 2 blocks, right and left again about 1.5 miles. You'll run right into it.
4 lights down and then left?
I got it, Coley. I got it. Pay the man. Let's go.
Thank you very much.
All right. Let's go see some of them big TV stars. Maybe kill us one.
Okay, but take it slow. Why don't you count to 10 or something?
5, 10. Where is he?
Who's he?
There's only one he around here. Okay, where is he?
He's in his office with the doorknob you just impaled in his back, Webster. Won't you gentlemen come in? Now, what is it we're going to discuss here?
This assignment, this telephone thing, it's silly.
You concur with that, Officer Gillis?
Yes, sir, I do.
Well, gentlemen, the way the procedure on that works is this. You do not choose your assignments. You are chosen for your assignments, and you will carry them out as ordered, when ordered, and because ordered. Might be helpful for you to remember that.
Come on, Lieutenant. All we're asking for is an even break.
Even break. What does that mean?
Maybe some of the guys you put on the stakeout would be willing to trade off with us. I mean, maybe some of them would like to nursemaid this country and western singer.
Fix it up among yourselves. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, at least give us a chance to ask around.
Wonderful. I can see it now. 200 men gathered around every morning over coffee, trying to decide which assignments they would like to keep for that day, which ones they would like to trade off, how picturesque and how tranquil, and above all, how democratic. Well, you may live in a democracy, but you don't work in one. This is a dictatorship, and I am your dictator. Is that understood? All right. I want you to roll your unit over to that hotel, and I want you to stay with Mr. Country Mark Rogers until that telethon is over. Any questions?
Well, sir,
You can ask them later on. Get out of here now.
Well, I guess it'll pass.
Yeah. So will a kidney stone. But the process is usually a painful one.
You ought not be running after this kind of people. You ought to be home where you can't get in any trouble.
Home? Are you serious?
Well, I'm only telling you for your own good. Him and his kind will cause you nothing but grief.
Hey, man, you're giving me all the grief I need. See you later, El Frico. Another one.
Sam?
Oh,
All right, kids, let's go.
I just don't believe it. Never in a million years.
See him?
No, I didn't. Guard said it hadn't gone through yet.
Well, what are you doing back here, Corley?
I'm tired, that's why I'm here. I've been out there waiting long enough. You want to go out there and stand? Go on. I'm going to stay here.
Okay, simmer down.
She wasn't no older than Ellie.
Who wasn't no older than Ellie?
That girl. I bet if somebody told Ellie, she'd have gone home. If somebody just taken the time and told her. If she'd known what was going to happen.
She knew.
She did not know. Ellie was a good girl. Don't talk about our sister that way.
Corley, when are you going to face the fact that Ellie was a grown woman?
She was only a few months past 17.
Well, that's old enough. She proved that, didn't she? Giving birth to his baby is what killed her. You remember that?
You know what, TJ?
What?
If Ellie knew what we was going to do, she'd say it was wrong.
Yeah, maybe she would. If she was alive, but she ain't. That's why we're here, ain't it? Ain't it?
Would you like another one? Would you like one? Okay. Doesn't he just give you shivers all over?
Hey, hold it, man. Pull up right here. I got to say hello to my people.
What people?
The worthy and deserving ones.
What Mark's saying is that anybody that's got the prize of record in these blue jeans is deserving.
Yeah, Mr. Rogers, we're supposed to have you in the studio in 10 minutes.
Oh, now, don't you go getting all head up. Well, you like that, Billy? Head up? This ain't gonna take long. Because my experience is a man wearing tight pants carrying a guitar, he ain't lonesome very long.
I'll go along with you. Make sure you get there in time.
Meet you at the guard shack. But don't stand too close to me. My people don't like me hanging out with cops.
Yeah, well, my people don't like me hanging out with country and western singers.
Mark Rogers!
Do me a favor here. Hold it for me. Okay, honey, don't push now. Watch my shoes. Don't get my clothes either. One at a time, one at a time. I got you all. Okay, here we go. There you go. Okay. Watch
I guess a lot of big stars wouldn't take the time to do something like that, would they?
That's true. Most of them just have the girls sent up to the room.
Start the engine.
Come on, where are we going?
Do what I tell you.
May I have your autograph? Oh, sir, may I have...
We've got ourselves a chance here. Let's see if we can do something with it, all right?
TJ, there are too many policemen down there.
It'll be over so quick they won't have time to scratch ourselves. But, Corley,
Isn't that nice? Oh, look, he's really good.
we got to get this done.
I'm going to get another picture. I've got to get another. Here he comes. I'm going to get an autograph.
And boy.
I'm okay.
You all right?
Hadn't been for this officer right here, Billy, you'd be looking for a new guitar picker. I sure want to thank you, officer.
It's okay.
Well, it may be just okay to you, but you made my mama a happy woman. And her son awful grateful.
You just had to sign a couple of autographs, didn't you?
It's all over, Billy. Don't fret it.
How he got his license on. Here, country.
Well, thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Well, that's mighty neighborly of you. Hey, Billy. See if you can give my little honey here a ticket to Friday night's concert.
I got it.
You make it? Officer, I got to get in there. I'm running late.
Let's go. Car's right over here, man.
I'm so happy.
Write down your name, your address, your telephone number.
Okay.
What I am suggesting, Officer Webster, is that you take a look at the overall picture and see if you can come up with any other possible motives for this almost hit and run.
Like what, Lieutenant?
For instance, a publicity stunt. That's been known to happen.
Well, it didn't today. That car only missed him by...
Missed him, you see, Webster. That's the operative clause we want to hang on to here. Missed him because it did miss him. Add it up this way. A speeding car swerves at the last minute. It's a near miss. A country and western singer is the intended victim. And the car happens to be carrying Tennessee license plates.
Tennessee?
Well, you told me black on white, that's Tennessee, or would you care to check me out on that?
Oh, no, sir. But there is another way to add it up.
What's that, Webster?
That it wasn't a publicity stunt and that someone is really out to kill Mark Rogers.
Well, we'll know more about that once we pick up the car, won't we?
You will put out a call on the car?
I never said I wouldn't, Webster. If you're right, it's a possible ADW. If I'm right, it was a publicity stunt that endangered the public. Goodbye, Officer Webster.
Goodbye, Lieutenant.
We had that sucker dead to rights, and you missed him on purpose. I'm saying you missed him on purpose.
Well, you seen that policeman, that girl. I couldn't hit them, too.
We ain't talking about the policeman and the girl. He ain't in this conversation, Corley. We're talking about Mark Rogers, and you missed him. And I'm gonna...
Hello?
Hello, Daddy.
Who's this?
This is TJ.
Did you do it? Did you?
No, sir.
You didn't.
No, sir, we didn't get him.
Little Rock, Oklahoma.
We missed him in Oklahoma City, too, sir, yes.
Blind or something? I taught you better. Looks to me like you ain't even trying.
Daddy, we was trying to run him down with a car, see? Corley was driving. We had him pulled, and Corley turned off. He missed him deliberate.
You put that boy on the phone. Put Corley on the phone right now.
Says he'd like a word with you, Corley.
Hello, Daddy.
Corley, you tell me what's going on out there. You'd best have one good excuse.
There's too many policemen.
A policeman, huh? Well, so what? That ain't no more reason than you had the other time.
But I couldn't hit him, too, Daddy.
You know what you went up there for?
Yes, sir.
Well?
Yes, sir, but...
You keep telling me you want to raise that little whelp your sister Ellie spawned. Well, there ain't no way you're gonna do that unless you do what I told you to do. Corley Curlew, you always was a cross for me to carry. Now you prove you can carry our name. You kill Mr. Country Mark Rogers, and this brat is yours. You don't you never come back here. You understand me? Never.
I understand, Daddy.
Put TJ back on the phone.
Yes, sir.
Daddy?
That you, son?
Yes, sir.
Did he get my meaning?
I think he understood you good, Daddy.
Well, you better understand me good. You hear me?
We'll get him. This time, next time out, he's dead, Daddy.
Well, he for sure better be dead.
You'll be hearing from us real soon, Daddy.
I want no more mistakes. Bye.
Bye.
You know what, TJ? Somebody stole the Bible out of here. It's hard to believe what some folks will do, ain't it?
Lightning Express was pulling out. A little boy got on the train. His hat was pulled down over his eyes. There was no one that knew his name. The conductor came through and said, "Tickets, please." The little boy looked up in shame. And every time the conductor came through, these words would ring in his ears. "Please, Mr. Conductor, don't put me
John
on
Toll?
the train."
Pledge of $10. Can you give me an address, Mr. Tuck?
In vain. Expected to die any moment, sir. She may not live through the day.
Baby don't look nothing like you.
My mama goodbye.
I'm glad.
God takes her away.
Make loving her awful hard.
A little girl sitting there by his side said to put that boy off is a shame.
It just ain't right to give a new life and take another in its place. It just ain't right that Ellie died the way she did.
I thank you, little miss, for your kindness.
Ain't him all that shirt's right and killing you. Can't see what good it's gonna do. Ellie's dead and she's gonna stay that way whether we kill you or not. All I know is it's gonna bring a lot of trouble and misery to everybody. Maybe even someday to the baby.
Expected to die any moment, sir. She may not live through the day. I'd like to get home to kiss my mama goodbye before God takes her away.
Hello? I'd like to talk to Mr. Country Mark Rogers, please. Well, yes, ma'am, I know I'm watching the television. But I got to talk to him just as soon as I can. No, ma'am. I don't know nothing about them pledges. All I know is I got to talk to Mr. Country Mark Rogers.
Mr. Rogers, fantastic. Good work. While you were singing, $4,000 more dollars.
Hey, we're doing okay, young buddy.
I would say you're doing great. Ah, remember that nurse I told you I'd introduce you to?
Let's show you how.
Jill, I would like you to meet Country Mark Rogers.
Hello.
Jill Danko.
Mrs. Jill Danko. Ma'am, it's a real pleasure.
Pleasure to meet you, Country Mark.
You know, I got to say it. You nurses up there are doing a fine thing.
Well, we really appreciate what you've done to help us, I'll tell you that. There's some phone calls coming in for you if you wouldn't mind taking a couple of them.
Well, I'd be tickled blue, ma'am. You just point me in the right direction.
Hey, Mr. Rogers. Mr. Rogers. Hey, man. That was very nice.
Why, thank you, buddy.
Very nice. Could I ask you a couple of questions before you get too busy?
Well, I have a party waiting on the line. If it won't take too long?
No. Won't take too long.
Okay.
Excuse us. You know anybody in Tennessee?
Well, I hope to smile and say howdy. I record in Nashville. Play the opera twice a year. Why?
Well, that car that almost ran you down had Tennessee plates.
Well, there's a whole lot of people living in Tennessee, no matter who tells you different.
I was, just talking to a few people outside, those that saw what happened. And a couple of them just aren't that sure that it wasn't deliberate.
Oh, who'd want to run me down?
Well, you tell me.
Well, if I could, I would. And I'd make certain the whole mess of people knew about it. Now, let me get off this onto something more pleasant. Excuse me. Miss Danko, don't you think we kept that party waiting long enough?
Sure do. Come on.
Hey, partner. You're more worried than he is. Come on, relax.
Relax.
Yeah.
If somebody's trying to kill him, and we're supposed to stick close to him, we're liable to get hurt. And I don't want to get hurt. Know what I mean?
Hello, cuz. This is Country Mark Rogers here. What can I do for you? Hello? You got a request? Want to hear something? You go ahead and speak out. Tell me what it is. Don't be bashful. Come on. Hello? Miss Danko, if you weren't a married lady, I'd swear you were just trying to get me off alone. Ain't nobody on that phone at all.
Is he still down there at that TV station?
Yeah, he just sung a song. He's got a real nice voice.
He's got a real nice voice. Well, hooray for his real nice voice, Corley.
What you got in there?
What I got in here? What I got in here is what's going to get me inside that TV station, Corley.
Where do you think you're going?
You see, my boss's kid was in Memorial Hospital a couple years back. And he figured the least he could do was send over a whole mess of hamburgers for the folks that are working so hard on telethon. It's his contribution, kind of.
Well, I better take a look here and see what you got here. Yeah, well, I guess you can go on in. But you better be back here in 10 minutes or I'll come looking for you.
Sure. Shouldn't take me no longer than that.
TJ? Now you come back here.
people on the telephone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's right over there, right through the double doors over there.
Thank you very much.
Donut, delicious. Would you try the What's this over here? You know, I fixed an Ashley for 20.
How much we pay?
Would you like me to get you a cup of coffee or a sandwich or something?
No, thank you. I think I'll eat later.
Okay.
You're not the tie-half Wednesday?
Got no idea.
Me either. I always have trouble with my ties. I just fake it. I just tuck it under and go zip.
That's pretty good. Straighten it out a little bit.
What are these?
Hamburgers. Help sell.
Thank you.
It's for a worthy couple.
Mostly they get rooms for the stars over at the Fayette Lodge. Lots of times I get autographs over there. Last year, after it was all over, I snuck in the studio. It was really easy to sneak in. I got some great souvenirs. I got a pair of David Cassidy's socks. At least I think they were David Cassidy's.
Hey. Joe's been asking about you. Why so late?
Oh, I had to go in on a possible hit and run.
Oh, join the club?
Yeah, mine came in 10 minutes before I was ready to get off duty. Had to go over and check a motel on Adams. They spotted the car over there. Took me an hour to fill out the reports, not to mention the out-of-state DMV.
Out of state? Like in Tennessee?
Yeah.
2 guys?
How'd you know?
Pick him up?
No, missed him by a couple of minutes, but the motel's gonna call headquarters when they come back.
Riker know about it?
Yeah, he knows. Tell me where you bought that hamburger, and I'll tell you the whole story.
Well, you don't have to buy them. Some guy just brought them in about 5 minutes ago.
Joe, excuse me. I think I see somebody I would like to know. She's almost as pretty as you are. See you later. Sorry I'm late.
It's okay. Hey, wait a minute. I got a surprise for you. Hi. How would you like to have dinner? In the dressing room of a star.
You okay?
Yeah.
Police, halt!
Wait a minute. Halt! Don't shoot.
No. Mister, there's a dead man out there, and I want to know why.
How about this for a reason? Why?
This guy's ID. Riker's on his way.
What about it? You gonna need a doctor?
No, I think he'll be okay.
Yeah, you're real brave.
Does the name T.J. Curley mean anything to you?
Nothing.
Tullahoma, Tennessee?
Less than nothing.
Who was he? Did you ever see him before?
If I did, I can't tell you when or where.
Well, what did he say?
He didn't say anything.
Mr. Rogers, there were 2 men in that car that tried to run you down. What if the second guy's waiting to make his move? Now, come on, isn't there anything you can tell us?
If I could, I would, but I can't. I don't know who, and I don't even know why.
You grant it wasn't an accident this morning?
I will now.
I think you knew it then. I saw the look your manager gave you.
Yeah? Well, after what happened in Oklahoma City and in Little Rock, I just thought it was some of the same ones.
After what happened?
Accidents, or what I thought was accidents.
Why didn't you tell us about that this morning?
Well, what could I say? That somebody's trying to kill me? And I don't even know who it could be or why? Y'all thought I was a little dingy, wouldn't you?
No, sir. I tried to convince the department that someone was out to kill you. Now, if you'd leveled with me, we just might have been able to convince them.
Yeah, well, maybe they'll believe our story now.
TJ got killed, Daddy. I seen him take his body away.
How'd it come to be, Corley?
A policeman shot him.
Did he kill that Rogers fella? Well, did he?
No, he didn't.
I love that boy, Corley.
So did I, Daddy.
I know it, son. I know you did.
What I do now?
You do what I sent you there to do.
What good would that do? Ellie's dead and TJ's dead.
That's right. Your brother's dead. Your sister's dead. One man's responsible. You do what I told you to do, Corley, or I swear you'll never see that child you're so fancied on.
No, Daddy.
Then do it, Corley. Do it.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it, Daddy. I swear I'll do it. Hey, I won't be able to give you the ride I promised.
Oh, that's all right. I'll hitchhike.
Girls ought not hitchhike.
You're just full of things people should not do. You better hurry and join the 20th century while there's still time.
Things like this, like running after celebrities.
Something to do. Some of them are really nice.
How old are you?
17.
Same as Ellie.
Who?
Tell me, would you make love to one of them?
Yeah, I guess I would with some of them anyway.
Why?
Are you putting me on?
No, it's just that I knew a girl like you once, and she felt the same as you do, and I never understood why.
It's because they're who they are. I mean, they're way up there in a far-out world, all alone, and we're down here. You look around and you see nothing's going for you. I mean, your whole life is just one big so what. Yeah, if I could climb up there with them for even an hour, it'd be worth it. I could look back from then on no matter what happens to me and say, yeah, I've been there. I know what it's like.
It's like death. It's mean and it's ugly and it leaves you more alone than you were before. They're only people. They're not gods. They're not worth TJ dying for.
Yeah, well, different strokes for different folks. See you later. Hi.
Hi.
Tell you what, you hold that, okay?
Sure. Are you anybody important?
Yeah, I'm Mick Jagger's astrologer. Hey, what's the name of that motel where they all stay? The autograph place.
Band House.
Much obliged.
You can sing it up. You all deserve to because we did it, babe. See, we did it. $500,000. We went over the top. Over the top. We did. Well, actually, we didn't do it, ladies and gentlemen. You did it. You did it from the bottom of your bottomless hearts. You did it because from sea to shining sea, there's no one like you, and there's no one like me. So this is Eddie Jackie saying bye-bye, and God bless every one of you fantabulous people. And don't forget to drop down to the chicken.
Let that be a lesson to you, Webster. Never overlook the obvious. What may look like a publicity stunt may indeed be an attempted murder.
Well, the words are familiar, Lieutenant, but I can't quite get the tune. If you could hum a few bars.
I'm not going to sing any apology to you. You were right and I was wrong. Now, what about Mark Rogers?
Well, I pushed him as hard as I could. As far as he's concerned, he doesn't have an enemy in the world. He didn't recognize this T.J. Curlew's name or face.
You think he's holding back?
At first I did, but now I'm not quite sure. I mean, the guy's been around, Lieutenant. He could have stepped on thousands of toes without ever knowing anything about it.
Where is he now?
Mike and Jill took him back to the motel. Mike's gonna stay with them until another unit's assigned.
Well, you two are the other unit. Let's go. I got some questions I want to ask him.
Thank you very much, everybody. Crew call for 8 tomorrow morning to strike the set. Try to arrive sober, but at least arrive.
Let's go straight on down 307. See, I hate to complain, but I think this thing's opened up again.
Looks like it might have.
Yeah, I'll get the kit from the car. It wasn't too long ago I was trying to figure out how to get you up here. But this isn't exactly what I had in mind.
Sure wish you hadn't brought this lady with you. Sure wish you hadn't. He's all right. Drag it in there. Come on.
Mister, I don't know who you are or what the heck this is all about.
Well, I'll just take you someplace we won't be disturbed, and I'll tell you who I am, and I'll tell you how come I'm gonna kill you. There's too many folks around here. Now, come on. You go first. Go that way.
Mark, you want a little drink? A little toddy for the body? That's the kind of day you've had. I figured you sound pretty good. Mark? Now, hey, come on. I just make this over about twice a year, you know. Mark, are you awake? Are you in there? Hey, I thought you people were going to look after him. Where the dickens is he?
Might should have been here at least 15 minutes ago.
Now, let's take a look inside. Oh, he's gone. He took Jill and Rogers with him. Who? You ever seen him before?
Look, I've got some rye in the room if he wants a drink.
No, I walked through that door and he decked me.
You have any idea where he might have taken him?
I was out 2 seconds after I came through that door.
Well, there aren't that many possibilities, are there, Lieutenant? Rogers doesn't know the town, does he?
Oh, no.
Doesn't sound like that other guy with the Tennessee plates does either.
All right, Webster, if they're not in the motel, where are they?
Well, either he's running, which would be tough with 2 hostages, or else he's gone back to the only other place in town he knows, the television studio.
Okay, move. Hold it.
You're going to kill me.
I got to.
Well, why are you doing this? I mean, a condemned man's got rights. The least of them ought to be told why he's going to be killed.
It's on account of Ellie. It's on account of her dying. Please don't do that, miss. Now, I got no reason to hurt you. Now, I'm just gonna do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna leave you here, and they'll find you in the morning, and you'll be all right, just as long as you do what I tell you. Now, put that phone back where it was.
You mind telling me? Who was Ellie?
This ain't no time to make jokes.
Man, don't you think I know that? So help me God, I don't remember her.
Lie! She told me all about you and that night in Nashville. Now you remember, don't you?
No.
Ellie. I'm talking to you about Ellie. Damn it! You got to remember her. She gave you something she could only give once. Now, don't you dirty her name by telling me you don't remember her.
I don't mean to do that. I mean, I swear it. But I swear I don't remember her. There's been so many faces, so many stages. I swear I can't separate them. They're just nothing, no faces or nothing. They were just a way to get from sunset to sunup.
She died for you.
Hey, I mean, I should remember her. She's very pretty.
Not no more, she ain't. She came back from Nashville. She told me, she says, Corley, she says, I met me an honest-to-God record star. She was so happy. Even when she held the baby in her arms, she was, even when, she was dying. And you don't even remember her.
This is the police.
Drop that gun! Police, drop the gun! Move! Jail country over here!
Terry's name's Corley.
All right, out the back, please. It's two of them.
Listen, that might help.
Corley, give up. There's no way out of here.
out. Come on. Put the gun down. Please.
Yes, sir.
Slowly. Now, Coley, I'm going to read you your rights. Take you down to the station. And there you can make a phone call. Do you understand?
There ain't nobody to call but Daddy. And he ain't gonna want to hear what I got to tell.
Cordy, I just met me an honest-to-God record star.
Well, at least we raised the money we needed for the new children's wing.
And assuming everybody who promised to contribute actually comes through with some cash. Not all of them do, you know.
Lieutenant, you are a cynic.
A realist. A lot of those pledges are never going to be backed up.
What about Corley? What happens to him now?
He does time if he gets convicted. That's what happens to him. He kidnapped 2 people. He conspired to take part in a murder. That doesn't just go away because you want it to.
Yeah, but neither does that baby back in Tennessee, Lieutenant.
Since he may become legally involved, Mark Rogers has shown a little interest. Maybe he'll show more than a little once he sees the child. Maybe.
Well, he's right. You're a cynic.
Sometimes I have just cause. Riker. Yes, this is Lieutenant Edward Riker. Is there something I can do for you? You're calling to verify my contribution to what? To the telethon? Now, look here. I never made any... $25. I know this is a worthy cause, but I'm going to get even with you, so help me.